Joining us now is Mike Simmel, and he has a phenomenal company, and it is bounceoutthestigma.org. Welcome to the show. How are you?
How you doing, Donna? Thank you for having me.
Good. What is Bounce Out the Stigma?
So Bounce Out the Stigma is a basketball program designed for children with challenges and unique issues. It was started in 2005. I've had epilepsy since the age of 2. And when I was 16, I was almost thrown out of a basketball camp for having a seizure. And I went on to play with the Harlem Wizards for 13 years. And in the midst of playing with the Harlem Wizards in 2005, I created the program with my dad because I never wanted kids to feel the same way that I felt. And I wanted kids to feel enriched, empowered, and feel good about themselves. And we started with one small camp in 2005. We branched it out. We grew it. I retired from the Wizards about 11 years ago. And from that time, we've been in over 25 states throughout the country. Currently, now we have 15 camps in 7 states this summer. And we've just grown this thing tremendously into after-school programs, weekend workshops, school assemblies, and we work with NBA teams. We go all over the place, and it's just a thrill to be able to work with these kids. It's just a blessing.
Did you ever think that moment, that I guess the first time you had a seizure or anything, was going to turn into this, like your life's work?
Well, to tell you the truth, I mean, my first seizure was at the age of 2, and I wasn't thinking about much back then. When I had that seizure, I don't know if it was so much me, it was my parents at that time. It was the BG era, Donna. It was the before Google era. And they were just wanting to make sure I was going to be safe. And as I got older and I grew with epilepsy, being that kid in special needs gym class, not being able to hop, not being able to skip, I was never aware that I would be able to be somebody that could ever dribble 4 basketballs. And the game of basketball was like my therapy. When my dad gave me a ball at age 7, I was able to dribble the ball and just grow with it, play on a high school team, play on a college team, then play for the Wizards, perform on stage at the Apollo Theater, which led me to want to be a professional entertainment basketball player. Like my life has just been an unbelievable mission, and just now to be able to give back and for a higher purpose, it's like a dream come true.
I remember when we first met, we were talking on the phone, and I shared with you that my brother Michael had epilepsy when we were children. And, we were rushing to the hospital one time. My family got in a major car accident, anything to try to save Mike's life. And, at the time, they had all these things like, oh, you need to use a tongue depressor, or he bumped his head, you have to take a spoon to try to flatten the bump. I mean, it was ridiculous types of things, right? We've come a long, long way since then, right?
Absolutely.
But I love the fact that your camp is welcoming and giving children and teens an opportunity to really engage with one another in a different kind of way.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. It's socialization for these kids. That even for the parents too, it's that no kidding, me too attitude. You go see a special doctor, no kidding, me too. You have your special clubs you're in, no kidding, me too. Or we're together as one, no kidding, me too. We all can be one. We all can join together. And some of these kids may not see each other till a year later, but they have this relationship and this bond that they form. And then they start coming to the after school programs that we formed, in northern New Jersey, New York. And sometimes we do these one-stop programs in different spots across the country. And now they see each other, and now they've really formed this friendship. And the socialization factor takes place in places that they never thought, they would even have. And it's so phenomenal to see these kids come together. And these kids were given labels ever since they were even had the opportunity to walk, and now these labels are shed because of the game of basketball. And when they dribble that ball and bounce it and they shoot it and they're cheering, they're giving each other high fives, and their parents are cheering and they're giving me hugs. I mean, I've won a lot of awards in my life and I've done a lot of great things, but the greatest award that I'm given is these kids give me a hug and give me a high five, and their parents come up to me saying, thank you. You've done such great work for my child. And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. How can people, my listening and my viewing audience, find out more? How can we make a difference for you, Mike?
Absolutely. So you can find out more about my programs, and also I've written a couple of children's books too. You can find out more about that on my website, bounceoutthestigma.org. And if you go on there, you'll see, on this home screen, you'll see a link board with all the information about all the information that we do, all our camps that we run. Like I said, we're in a bunch of states, and if you even want to bring it to your state or your hometown, we're open to that. And I mean, I'll go anywhere and I'll work, and I love doing it. Yeah.
There you go. Shoot for two, my friend, right? I used to cheerlead for basketball. It was always like two, 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 you know? So it was so nice to get a chance to visit with you, wishing you all the best. I know you're in multiple cities, right? How many
Yes.
states are you in this year? How many tours?
So this year it'll probably be anywhere from 10 to 15. And this summer we're in 7 states. But with the after school programs and the weekend workshops, it'll be probably anywhere from 10 to 15. We work with we have organizations that we work with as far as NBA organizations is the Hornets, the Sixers, the Magic, and the Knicks. We're junior affiliate of the New York Knicks. And what was just pretty cool thing too is that John Starks was forward in my children's book as our relationship with the New York Knicks grew, which is a really cool thing. And he comes to all of our camps and all of our programs in northern New Jersey and New York. So it's just great to have that base in northern New Jersey, northern New York. That's where our strongest base is. That's where we started the program. And a lot of these kids, which is kind of cool, a lot of these kids that have been in our program for the 15 years we've been in existence, they come back and they help out as volunteers, you know, and that's socialization because they love the program so much and they want to come back. You know, we invite them to, you know, come join the fun, you know, and bounce around and bounce out the stigma.
Bounce out the
Limits
stigma.
don't define you. Limits don't define you. You define your limits.
There you go. Bounce out the stigma. Okay. Thank you so much,
Two,
Mike.
two, two.
Two. Happy journeys to you. Bye, my friend. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you, Donna.
You're welcome. There you go. You want to make a difference? What a fun group that is. Bounceouttthestigma.org. Be well. Up next, we discuss whole body wellness. Joining us on set, it's Brittany, and we're going to be talking about these beautiful products, Nutra Herbs. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
I was asking you, like, do you take them all together or are they individual? And we were talking about, but this one you said is like the super duper wonderful thing.
Yeah, that's our flagship product, bestseller. That's kind of why we launched the company. It's a mineral supplement from the Himalayan mountains, so it's amazing for your body.
So when you say it's from the Himalayan mountains, is there somebody over there that's like extracting the goodness?
Yes. So,
Yeah. So how does it work? They're farming it, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, it comes from rocks. So we have people there that source it from the rocks. We filter it 3 times. It's also lab tested in India, where it's at, and then we test it here in the United States as well when it gets here. So a lot of people take it for just extra energy.
It boosts your immunity system,
Can
correct?
boost your immunity. Yeah, it's an all-around great thing to take. Stamina for the gym. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so it's made by a company called Nutra Herbs, right? And so this one is Ashwa Gold.
Ashwa Gold. So it also has ashwagandha and real gold inside of it as well. Pretty cool.
Really? Shake a little here, shake a little here. No, I guess it's to take.
It's
yeah. Go ahead. No, you can tell me. I was just being silly.
I should probably say it's a weird gooey substance that's like black, and you can put it in tea, coffee. A lot of people you can put it in hot water as well. If you take it straight, it's a little strong, so we recommend putting it in a drink.
Mellow it down a little with something tasty.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And what about these products? How do you consume them?
Those are our newly launched products. So we have a few more, but those are our new ones. Those 3 are a powder form. So we have a super greens drink, good for gut health. And then also a NutriBeats, and that is a nitric oxide drink that's great for pre-workout alternative if you don't want to take like an energy drink or a pre-workout with a bunch of chemicals. That one's great for your heart health, stuff like that. And then we also have a marine-based collagen, so that one's for your skin, very hydrating. Again, it's marine source, so from fish. So it's a lot better, a lot more effective than cow-based collagen. So yeah, those are our new ones.
And you love your job, you love your career,
I love
right?
it, yes.
Because I was reading a little bit about you and how you connected and why you decided to help market them. So it's the marine collagen peptides, it's super greens, it's NutriBeats, and with the NutriBeats, there's no caffeine in them, right? Which is nice.
None.
And super green, it's made of 48 plus whole foods for your gut.
Yes.
You know, and they say that your whole entire gut is really the ruler
Absolutely.
of your entire body.
Yes, it is. And we believe in that so much. If you take care of your inside system, the rest really flows. You know, it shows through your skin, your hair, everything, your brain health. So really all of our products are formulated for that.
And it's a little confusing. Sometimes I'll stay up late at night and I'll be on my phone and I'll look and this like the guy's like, oh, it's all in your gut. And then like they're like screaming at you. I like this because it's like subtle, right?
Yes.
It's like,
Absolutely. You can add them into your daily routine. It's pretty easy, nothing crazy. So yeah.
and how long do you think it takes on average to see some results? Is it like 4 to 6 weeks? Is it 8 weeks? Like
Great
how
question.
long before you feel that your gut is like working more optimally?
Absolutely. For our super greens, we recommend giving it about 2 to 3 weeks because your body does have a load-in phase for any of our products. A lot of people are very deficient in their minerals or gut health, so you do need to load up per se. So yeah.
It's like when you paint fresh drywall, you're supposed to prime it first. It's a very similar analogy,
Yes.
right? Or else all the paint just like sucks right into the drywall. So it's
Absolutely.
the same with your body, right? You want to just kind of take it, let your body get what it needs, and then maintain after that.
Yes.
Of these products, which one do you personally like?
I love our Shilajit. When I first took that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. Not only did I feel better, energetically, but my cognition, my awareness, just my level of stress much better. And a lot of our customers report that. So that by far is my favorite product, and I love to take it. So yeah.
I'm with you. Holistic wellness is
Yes.
really the philosophy behind all these great products, right? Head to toe and fingertip to fingertip, right? We are a lot of what we eat.
Yes.
So protecting ourselves from the inside out. Nice to meet you, Brittany.
Yes,
Thank
nice
you
to
for
meet you
joining
guys.
us. Looking forward to it. And so like a teaspoon, you're available in also like some big box stores.
Oh, yes.
Online.
We're only
right?
online. Yes. Only online right now. We are on Walmart online, Amazon. Recently, we just got our TikTok shop, so you can find us on TikTok. And then our website, nutriherbs.shop. So
Lovely.
yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so
and
much.
Wish you all the best health in your
Thank
journey.
you. You too.
I'm Donna Drake signing off, and I think I'm going to try this. Let's
Okay.
go. Born with a science brain, just wanting to make a difference in the world, our next guest. Joining us now is Patrick, and Patrick was born with a scientific brain, and he figured out a way how to use that brain to make a difference in the world. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to talk with you and to speak about our product here.
I was impressed with you because you have a biomedical science and chemistry degree.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wow. At what grade did you know that your brain was kind of like going off in that direction? Was it a science teacher? Did somebody notice something in you, Patrick?
So it wasn't until I was actually already in college,
Okay.
and I wanted to, really study, what make things happen on a molecular level. I took a Bio 101 class, and that was it. That was
You were
the end of
hooked.
it. And I was the first one in that class to get a pure 100.
Congratulations.
So in
The
that class,
first one in your college class to get 100 on
in
that.
Dr. Harris's class, that one class that he spoke, yeah. And he was like,
Lovely.
"You're the first person ever." So I was like,
Do you
okay.
keep in touch with him from
I
time?
do,
You
actually,
do?
yes.
That's wonderful. He must be so proud of you.
Yeah.
It's nice to have those mentors in life
Mm-hmm.
that kind of take a look at us and say, hey, I think you have something, But he was probably really impressed because, like, since no one else had gotten 100 in his class, he's like, all right, Patrick, like, did you cheat, right?
It could be. I went downhill from there.
You did? You got that 1/100,
That's
right?
it, that's it,
Try
yeah.
to beat it. So Patrick, so you're in college and you realize that you have a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody invited you to go on a mission?
Yeah, so I was studying to be a medical professional, and I was able to go on board with some medical missions handpicked to go to Ecuador, Honduras, Guatemala, and to, help out with people who, are in need. And that really opened up my eyes, seeing the joy of being able to help people. It's something you really can't explain to somebody unless you do it with yourself. And, that's something, how Hypochlora was pretty much born, is giving joy to people and helping them, gain healthy skin. And that's our global mission, is to really educate and to help people, because the skin is it's your number one protector.
It is.
I mean, we're beating our skin every day just by walking outside in the sun. And, if we're able to help people, to help their first line of defense, that's a success in my eyes.
I got so sunburned 2 weeks ago. I was on a shoot out in the Hamptons, and there was a cool breeze off the water. So I didn't realize how much sun. And it was so beat red.
Yeah.
I almost like my face almost blistered from it. It was really bad. And I was like, oh, I'm probably going to regret this,
Should
right?
have used hypochlorite.
I should. Because what I ended up doing is I gooped like aloe vera gel or whatever. And I tried to sleep with it, but then it like clogged up my pores over my
Yeah.
eyelashes and stuff like that. It's like, I really was a doozy, right? So it's knowing what you should do, right? And then knowing what you're going to do the next time, right?
Correct.
But with your product, tell us about that. Is this something that you can use daily? Like, what do you
Yeah,
suggest?
so-
And what is it actually? It's hypo, meaning water, right?
Correct.
And I thought chlora, meaning plants, but you told me that it stands for hyperchlorous.
Hypochlorous, yes.
Okay.
So I guess the best way to really understand the product is understanding your ingredients. Because in
Okay.
the skincare world, cosmetic world, people say, oh, this is what it does for you. And they don't tell you all the harmful ingredients that are in it.
Good point.
You know? So
They
the
talk
best-
about
Yeah.
the after effects, but they don't tell you
Absolutely.
how you're getting there.
Correct.
Danger.
Yes.
Danger.
So I think it's important to be transparent about
Okay.
what's in the bottle and what's going on in your skin. And it's only 2 ingredients.
Okay.
It's water and hypochlorous.
Okay.
And the number one question that we get is, what is
Yeah.
hypochlorous?
What is hyperchlorous? Okay, what is it?
And it cracks me up because we were born with it.
Okay.
It's in our white blood cells. That's what our white blood cells use to attack any bacteria, infections, pathogens, anything that's harmful. Our white blood cells attack with hypochlorous.
Okay.
And that's exactly, what's in this bottle. It's just water and hypochlorous.
So what is the intention? Is that you spray this and then it's on the top of your epidermis, on top of your
Yes,
skin,
correct.
right? So that as these mean, horrible things come at us, it gives us one extra layer of that before it gets into our skin.
Yes. So hypochlorous, right, what it's known to do for your skin, dermatologists, and they heavily recommend estheticians, what they have seen in the clinical world is that it is great for people with skin disorders such as rosacea, inflammation, eczema. And, people think, we've never heard of hypochlorous before. Is it new? It's not. It's been around forever, especially in the clinical sense. It's heavy in the hospital world of wound care, burn victims with 3rd, 1, 2 degree burns, and it has healing power. So it's the fastest and most effective way to heal your skin.
Okay.
And people are now just realizing that it's in that clinical world of the wound care and the burn victim units. Now it's being transferred into the skincare world where it's so safe yet so powerful that it can be sprayed on the most sensitive extremities of your face, like your eyes and your nose, even in your mouth. You just, nothing's going to happen to me because it's innate to me. It's in my body. We were born with it.
Interesting. Just like water is
Correct.
innate to us.
Exactly.
Very similar. Okay. Congratulations. How are you marketing this? So it's a B to C, right? You're going from your business to direct to the consumer.
That, yes.
And you're also doing B2B?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, we have a lot of interest right now because there are almost no competition in this industry. It's new. I walked into Blue Mercury, which is a very high and well-known cosmetic world, right next to a restaurant I was eating at. And I just walked in. I was just curious. I was
You're
like,
like,
hey,
"Hi,
yeah,
I'm
you guys have any
Patrick."
hypochlorous products? Every single person in there, what is that? Never heard of it. What's important is to educate people on what it is and what it can do for your skin because it's the next big thing. And we're very happy to be the pioneers of this venture, for sure.
I'm happy for you. A lot of times people are born with like musical talent or different types of talents. And I feel like when you're born with a talent and you're wondering why somebody hasn't done something, is because you're the person that was given the knowledge to do it, right?
Yeah.
So I celebrate that in you. So I'm
Thank
happy
you.
that you found your gift. I'm happy that you're sharing it. And I am like a sponge. I love learning new things. So I feel like
Yeah.
I learned something really new today. So it is, how would they get it? But just by going to your website right now?
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're on all socials, on our website and everything like that. It's available, accessible
Great.
right now. It's really exciting because, people today, they want something that's science-backed, something that's transparent, and again, something that works.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this is. It's public knowledge. It's just a Google search away what hypochlorous does, yet so many people are in the dark about it. And that's why we're happy that you're able to, help us educate the world, with
You're welcome.
hypochlorous.
You're really welcome. My daughter showed me this app, and I walked around and I was like looking at all the UPC symbols of like what I thought was safe to eat and what I thought was safe in a product, and so many things that package themselves that they're safe
Correct.
aren't. So I love the fact that yours is. So
Yeah.
thank you for explaining the science behind it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And
Happy journeys to you.
Thank you.
Go for another spritz. I want to see.
Yeah.
It's a nice little mist,
And
right? It's a
I'm
little
telling
refreshing.
you, it's so refreshing. And I
Okay.
use it every day, and I use it daily.
Great.
And I've seen my skin, glow.
So after my makeup comes off, I'm definitely gonna
100%.
little spray. Thank you
Yep.
so much.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more. We are living it up. You know that a lot of times we love having inventors on, scientists on, just trying to bring you the best stories to make your life more enjoyable. Thanks for watching. Whether it's a holiday or just a day you want as a holiday, Shortbread is in the house. Joining us now is Anwar, and we're going to be talking about Scottish shortbread, but not just any Scottish shortbread. We're going to be talking about Allen's. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
So this was a family recipe.
It is a family recipe. It's a fourth generation heirloom recipe on my
Lovely.
wife's side. So Laura's grandmother's from Glasgow, Scotland. So that's a real deal recipe.
It was funny because you were here early and we were interviewing another guest or whatever, and you came up and you said, oh, do you want to try it now? You want to try it later? And I love sweets, I do.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll try it now. And I was like, I didn't know what I was expecting. And I just took one bite and I was like,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Delicate.
Thank you.
Wholesome. And there's only like a few ingredients.
4 simple ingredients.
Okay.
And then when we do other flavors, we'll add in chocolate chip. We'll add in like natural emulsions, and we'll make a box to actually go with it. And so Laura creates the stories. I bake the shortbread, and so it's more than just shortbread. It's like a gift. It's an experience. It's for tea time, and it's all born out of that family recipe.
When we were talking about it, you said it's more like a gourmet item. And I'm not kidding, I actually did eat it.
Right.
So it comes packaged, and it comes in these little, almost like sticks.
Yes,
Right? And you can
yes.
just break off a little, or you
Right.
could eat all 4.
Right. So our target demographic is always, first off, people that want authentic Scottish shortbread, but it's gourmet because it's small batch, and then we're using ingredients that most bakers think they should use, like King Arthur brand flour. We're using real rice flour is our secret ingredient. We're using real butter, and so all those things combined with actually hand rolling everything out, doing everything like Grandma would do it. It
Right.
creates something that isn't like off the generic market. It's something that could have come out of Grandma's kitchen.
And like you said, the graphics make it feel as if it's a gift.
Right. and we
Whether it's a
actually-
gift to yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, the art is second to none. We have a great artist, and then those are actually dreamed out of Laura's imagination, sometimes mine. And those bunnies on the box are actually our family.
Really?
Right.
You have a family of bunnies?
Exactly.
Or they're
It's
humans
us. So I'm
that
the
are
black
drawn
bunny.
as.
I'm the black bunny on the box.
You are?
Yeah. That's our whole family.
Oh, that's cute. You are the black bunny on the
I
box.
am. Yeah, so it's
Very sweet.
Exactly. We have 3 daughters, so every time we came up with a new flavor, we had a new box, a new design, and we even partnered with Harney and Sons Teas to create about 8 flavors. So they partnered with us. We used their tea, we put it in there, and we've been friends with them for years. So they said, sure, try it out, and it's been a great partnership as well.
Now, where are you basing this out of? Are you in?
Charlottesville, Virginia.
Okay.
Near UVA. That's where we met for school.
You did?
Yeah.
So you met in
Yeah.
college?
Yeah,
And you
long
became,
time.
and you
And then
loved
business
one another.
partners, and
Yes.
we work together. She does more of the admin stuff, but this summer it's actually changed. She's been baking with me, because we're switching up the way that we do things. And so it's actually been an interesting experience, but we do everything just about the same way we've done for about 10 years. So Grandma taught me the recipe, and we're just carrying our tradition.
Fabulous. What were the thoughts from all the different family members when this actually became a reality?
Well, you know what? Her mother even said, "Okay, if you want to try it out, just know that you're getting into something that, it's a huge undertaking." But we've been able to work together, and all the family members, as long as the taste is the same, it's just like it came from Grandma. They don't care, and they get a kick out of it. Even when Grandma was still alive, God rest her soul, she got to see us go on QVC.
Wow.
And so we gave her a shout out, and that was her dream, honestly, is to see us take the recipe take she gave it to us as almost as it was like our inheritance. That's
Beautiful.
what it felt like, yeah.
And that's what you said. It's like an heirloom.
It is.
An
it
heirloom
is.
of legacy.
Right.
That you're allowing other people to share.
Yeah, and my
and
daughter
join in
bakes with
on.
me too now.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
To have that experience and to make those special memories, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a batch though that just wasn't up to grandma's like?
Well,
okay, so what do you do with the ones
test
that aren't
flavor.
so good? Exactly.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
You'd be surprised. Nobody turns down shortbread. You can drop them off at a church potluck. You drop them off at the neighbors. They know.
Nothing goes to waste.
Nothing goes to waste. I give it out to homeless people on the side of the street. It's interesting.
You make their day, I'm sure.
And they look at me. They're
Yeah.
like, "You make shortbread?" I'm like, "Yes, I make shortbread." Like, I might not look like I make shortbread, but I make a mean shortbread. So.
I realize too that it's just the right size, for gifting.
Right.
Or also like for like wedding favors.
Exactly.
Like I know that you've used them in a lot of different ways.
Right, we have. So we made a wedding flavor actually, rose, lemon, vanilla. But we have so many applications. People call us up for graduations. They call us up for the weddings. They call us up for even just teachers' gifts, and obviously Christmas. We have a Christmas box, so it's stocking stuffers. And I mean, I've had people come up to me and they don't even know my name, but they're like, "You're the shortbread guy. Where can I get it?" So it's AlanScottishShortbread.com, and all 12 flavors are there. But people are just getting it for the pantry too.
Right.
Just to have
Because it has
authentic
a
shortbread.
pretty good shelf life, right?
It
so
is.
that way it's always also company ready. See, I have a lot
Yeah.
of unannounced guests, right?
That's
They'll be like,
good.
"Oh, I'm going to be coming through. I'm going to go to New York for a business meeting, or I want to come to Long Island for a couple of days." Okay, yeah, that sounds great. But I like having something on hand
Yes.
that I can just
It's
share.
easy. It's easy. So most of the time, people will they'll send it to friends and they'll buy some for themselves.
Right.
So the stuff in the pantry. I've had married couples tell me that they have shortbread that they've hidden from their spouses. So it's for every occasion.
Little box in my sock drawer and a little box, in here,
Yeah.
and I get it. They are that good. Like I said, when I first tried it, I was like, "Ooh, this is
Thank
yummy."
you. Yeah.
I thank you, Anwar, for being here. Thank you for sharing your family,
Right.
and your delicious shortbread. I know that we do a lot of gifting here too, so it's great
Oh, wow.
corporate gift too, because
Thank
it's something unique, something delicate, and you make these small
Right,
batch.
we do. Right, thank you. And I guess the other thing is gift basket companies are picking us up now. We're doing private labels, so we're branching off into different, arenas. So, check us out, AlanScottishShortbread.com. We've got sales all summer, and we're doing a lot of different things, new flavors coming out. So
What's your favorite rolling pin? Is it made out of wood? Was it
Oh
made out
no,
of
it's a
silicone?
metal 18-inch rolling pin. We've got pans, huge mix. I mean, it's a small space,
Right.
But everything is done by hand. So it's industrial feel, but still small batch. It's still something that it's mom and pop shop still.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Really,
you.
truly, I'm very excited to have met you.
Thank you.
And you're in the 18 years. I think you're my first shortbread company.
Hey.
You only need one, right? You only need one. So
Hey.
it's Alan's. Please, it does taste really good. This might be something that you'd like on your table. Put it in your pantry. Put it in a stocking. Give it as a gift. Have it at your wedding. I don't know, but from my home to your home, this is really good shortbread. Be well. Joining us now is Maven, and I feel like there should be some kind of entry music going on, right? So Maven, what entry music would you be having today?
It's funny, the one thing that I did not like from my wrestling career was actually my entrance music. My fans love it.
Okay.
I notoriously hated it. And it's the one thing, if I bring up, it actually upsets the fans.
It does.
It does.
So what song would you want? If you got to pick what you wanted, what would you have walked into?
Okay, I grew up in the 80s and listening to heavy metal, to a lot of hair bands, rock, Metallica, AC/DC, stuff like that. In my head as a child, when I was dreaming of being a wrestler, that's the music I was coming out to.
Got it.
And what I came out to just wasn't that. I
you
was
didn't have a
happy
say.
to have entrance
Right.
music though.
Okay. Now, what about your trunks and your outfits and things like that?
gosh.
Did you have a say in any of that?
I didn't have a saying per se, but I did notice my trunks consistently got smaller and smaller. And the more they did, the more I got on air. So I don't know if that was just the WWE and the time I was there.
Right.
Yeah. It's the best way to stay in shape, though.
Yes. And
Going
you have a
on-
little bit of a southern drawl. Where are you
Oh,
from?
Virginia.
Virginia.
Originally born in Tennessee, raised in Virginia.
Okay. At what age did you know that this is what you wanted to do? Like, were you wrestling like kids in like 5th grade and 6th grade just for fun?
Absolutely. I had
Okay.
2 older brothers who were notoriously brutal with me and did not take it easy. And my mom always had one rule: just take it outside.
Got it. Don't break anything in my house.
Bingo.
Right.
We were wrestling. We were just physical from an early age. I fell in love with the business
Okay.
at the age of 7 and went to my first show around the age of 8. And to me, wrestlers were always real life superheroes. I knew it's what I wanted to do. I just never dreamed it would become a reality.
And at that point, right around those years are when they also had action figures for wrestlers. Do you remember?
Absolutely.
So which ones did you kind of like collect back then, or which ones did you have?
They had a big action figures. Now they're more like action figures. Back
Right.
then they were big rubber dolls.
Like the Stretch Armstrong?
Exactly.
Did you break one?
Well, I tried, but
Okay.
never
Okay, you did.
never was successful at it. But I had all the wrestling figures back then.
You did.
I did.
You did. So when you created your dream into a reality, right? When you got signed, is that how it works? Does someone, like, how do you get on the circuit? How do you get to be part of the big show?
I entered the business different than most.
Okay.
Normally, you would find a wrestling school, toil around on the independents, have someone notice you, and then, like you said, get signed.
Mm-hmm.
I came around during the 2000, 2001 reality show boom.
Okay.
WWF had a show called Tough Enough. I was the very first contestant to win the very first Tough Enough. And I got thrust into the spotlight. But I was fortunate because I already had a name, which in wrestling is so difficult to have a name.
Absolutely,
And
yeah.
when I got there, I didn't know how to wrestle, but I had the name. So half the battle was done.
You honestly did not know how to
I had
do
no
it?
clue.
Okay.
I could follow directions. I could
Right.
listen, and
Right.
I had the world's greatest, the Undertakers, Stone Colds, the Triple H, the Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
So I couldn't make mistakes because they're literally the best in the world were guiding me match in and match out.
Speaking of those greats, was there one person in particular that kind of took you under their wing that said, let me teach you the ropes, literally? Like,
Absolutely.
okay.
There was a guy named Devon Dudley. He's in the Dudley Boys, probably known as one of the just best tag teams of all time. And it's funny because we had a very contentious relationship. When I first got there, he did not like me, wouldn't speak to me. But over time, I won him over. And eventually, I found that I was riding with him. And for about a good 3 years, he taught me the ins and outs night after night. We're still friends
Wow.
to this day.
That's so nice. Now the fans, they've kind of followed your career. In fact,
did.
it was really sweet because one of the guests were like, "Hey, I like you. I want to get my picture taken with you." Right? What do you contribute the longevity of that to? Loyalty on behalf of the fans? Like, what is it about that?
It's loyalty and it's just resurgence.
Okay.
I know you are huge in promoting social media and your guests' social media. And within the last 2 years, I somehow started a YouTube channel
Okay.
and it happened to blow up.
Wow.
And it's just being back in front of the fans after being away for a while. They still remember who I am. And now, at the age I am, I'm able to tell the stories from my time. And we all know nostalgia, it
Yes.
sells.
It does.
I'm taking advantage of it right now.
Good for you. And you know what? Because sometimes people need that sentimentality to hold on to, right? If there's nothing new going on or nothing joyous to grab onto, why not step back, right? Like I remember interviewing Henry Winkler because I used to love Happy Days, right? And so like I'm in the interview with him and I'm like, I'm talking to the Fonz.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was like, even for my own self, I think I am overly sentimental. I just, but it brings me joy.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm all about the nostalgia.
Absolutely.
And growing up in St. Louis, Midwestern girl, it's nice to have those comforts. And I think
is.
that's what you're bringing the fans, and for you too. Isn't it nice that you have this camaraderie with them and everything?
It's so amazing to know that no matter where we're from, our backgrounds are just what we've seen in life, we have one thing that links us all together, and it's the love for professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're talking about the Fonz?
Yeah.
I remember when I first saw and met The Rock,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I was literally starstruck.
I haven't met him yet. I haven't had him on the show, but eventually maybe. But yeah, he is really impressive, right?
He's one
bold.
of those people that when he's in a room, you know it.
Yeah.
But most wrestlers are like that.
I think so.
Yeah.
And also, I believe that most wrestlers are very philanthropic. I feel like
Absolutely.
they're the most generous, kind people that are willing to help out at a nonprofit, things of that nature. I was asking you earlier if you're going to be playing in the
will.
Big Daddy Golf Classic,
will.
right, for Tumble for Towers.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It's always such a special day because people kind of come together, make a difference. You know, you told me though that you're not as good at golf as you are wrestling.
Well, I'm not as good as I used to be.
Oh, okay.
The older I get, the less athletic I am.
Right.
But I've lived in the area for about 15 years now, and I've done a lot of charity work nationwide. I have yet to do something for the city of New York.
Beautiful.
And there's no better charity than Tunnels for Towers. I'm honored to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm honored too.
Yeah.
It really matters. I actually happened to be here during 9/11. I was in, this used to be a newsroom. I was physically here. So I've had this studio now, I've been back for about 5 years, and it's never lost on me. That, you know, it's just that day, it's just never lost on my soul.
Yeah.
You know, it's embedded forever. What is one of your favorite, I hate to ask this, but I'm going for it. What's your favorite memory? Something, yeah.
Of being in the
your,
ring?
Yeah.
It was the night in 2005 after our big show, WrestleMania. We were in Los Angeles, and I arrive at the arena that day and find out that I'm going to be doing my own segment with Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Wow.
who is as big as you get. And it was going to be me and my tag team partner and him, and we were going to have the entire Staples Center focused on us. To this, it's still the coolest moment of my career. Just having, and I was
And the thunderous sounds, right?
and I was a bad guy at the time.
Right.
So to have the entire arena boo me, as crazy as it sounds, it's the best feeling in the world.
It's Maven.
We hate this guy.
We hate it.
Yeah. It was truly just being able to be in the ring with someone that I idolized growing up. Yeah.
It's nice to have you here. I'm going to ask you
my
something that I wasn't planning on doing. You could tell me no, but I hope you tell me yes. Would you arm wrestle me?
Absolutely.
Let's go for it.
All right, let's do
All right,
it.
here we go. Ready?
All right.
You
I
got a
haven't
good angle?
lost in days.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I
All
have
right.
not.
Okay,
So,
just watch your elbow.
here
I
we
don't want to
go.
hurt you. All
Here
right,
we go.
ready, guys?
Tell me when.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes,
Come on, Donna.
yes. Oh, and Donna Drake, the declared winner. Ha!
The champ, the new champ.
And the crowd goes wild.
I felt bad. I shook someone's hand coming in,
Right.
and he said I shook his hand too hard.
Oh,
so
my
I
goodness.
apologize.
So much fun. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, my camera people are all laughing at me right now, but I had the time of my life. And to my brother Michael, I love you, and this interview is for you. I'm Donna Drake, signing off. Maven, Donna Drake. I am the new champ. Well, joining me kind of behind the scenes this month, it's Evan, because we've gotten a chance to like hang out at Tribeca, and I thought it might just be fun to like just catch up. I needed a breather today. Today was a great day though on set, right?
It was. I call the greatest days the busiest days. So
Yeah.
it was a great day.
It was a great, great day. And we had 2 weeks filled with all kinds of like, I see your stars, all kinds of stars, right? Big celebrity sightings, engagement. But you had a good Tribeca. Was this your first Tribeca?
Yes, this is my first time ever going. I knew about Tribeca for years, but I had always wanted to go because I knew it was a collection of the greatest up-and-coming movies coming to New York City. So I always wanted to come and see because it's like a cultural festival, you know?
It is indeed a festival. So they used to call it a Tribeca Film Festival, and now it's just Tribeca Festival because there's so many different elements to it. It's like 5 festivals in one, right? So many different venues. Where did you hang out most? Were you at the BMCC or were you
I think I was at the SVA, which is where I think I first saw you. This was Inception because I was going to walk the red carpet and
Yes.
I had saw the back of your head and I saw Lorraine and I saw Harlan. So I went up behind you guys and I tried to sneak and be like, ma'am, you can't stand there.
Right.
You turned around.
It's like,
Not a very authoritative voice,
Right.
but you turned around and we like instantly linked up and took a million pictures. So that was great. And I was walking the red carpet. You were covering the red
Andy
carpet.
Kaufman for that project, right? For the
Yes.
Andy Kaufman. Yeah, that was really great. Got to interview Matt Friend that day.
I love Matt Friend. We were both on the Sherry Show together. So when we went in, I was like, hi. He was like, hi, how are you? I was like, Sherry Show? He was like, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. So you never know who you're going to connect with.
You're so unique, Evan, not just in the way you dress, but your personality. It's so vibrant and so lovely.
Thank you.
And so saturated, right? And so I think that that's one of the things that makes the Evan Hirsch brand iconic. And you have grown so much. Things are really happening for you, right? You had another magical moment on the carpet. Not only were you walking on the carpet for Andy Kaufman, but I want to know about Dorothy.
Yes, that was really incredible. So I was emailing back and forth with the PR team, and I had this crazy idea that I wanted to have a transforming dress on the red carpet of one of these films. So I was going back and forth with them, and I said I'd love to bring a model to make this magical transformation, and there's no better transformative movie than The Wizard of Oz.
Right, because it went from black and white
Exactly.
to Technicolor.
So I wanted to create that in real life. This was a film called It's Dorothy. It was channeling the inspiration of Dorothy and how she affected culture throughout the years and interviewed different people who've played her in different productions. So I had created a black and white Dorothy dress that she could pull down. My model Haley came with me and turn it into a full gingham blue moment. And it just went viral. It got
did.
1.3 million views, and the Tribeca Film Festival comment on it saying, "Can we use this video?" I was
That is
really
power.
excited about
Evan,
that.
that is
so
power.
that was cool.
Magical moment. Totally a magical moment. And you know, those types of things, that particular film, right? I loved Judy Garland and I loved Wizard of Oz. You know, a while ago I bought the book, and when it was the 50th anniversary, now fast forward, many more years have gone by,
Yes.
it still holds the test of time. There's something pure about that film.
And that's what that movie was all about, because they've connected so many cultural moments to Dorothy and how she's kind of affected the zeitgeist of what people, because there's so many different iterations of her. There was Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy and the Wiz. There was a sequel called Return to Oz. So they had all of the different people who played Dorothy. And they asked each person, what did playing Dorothy do for you? What did you learn about yourself from playing Dorothy?
Interesting.
And that was really cool too. And then we capped off Tribeca with the Barbara Walters
I
premiere,
can't believe
which
you got
was
to go to that.
crazy.
Because I'm slightly jelly, but that's okay. That is really okay. Because I feel like at least if one of us from our collective team got an opportunity to go, that we all kind of live vicariously through one another. We have shared memories in a way. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, 100%.
Like even though I couldn't be there, if Harlan was there, great. If you were there, great. Robin Adams was on the carpet. Lorraine Lano did some filming this time. And there's something magical about Tribeca that because it is all over the city, you kind of cannot be two places at once.
Yeah.
But I felt like, well, you kind of were there.
And luckily we were a team and we were all able to go in different directions. But when the PR team had told me that they were doing the Barbara Walters documentary, I said, she's been such a pillar in all of our lives that it was so cool. And she was telling me, like, I'm surprised somebody of your generation was so connected to her. I said, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? She's an icon.
She is an icon, absolutely wonderful. And people ask me, you know, well, how long are you going to do what you're doing? You've been doing it like 18 years. I'm like, I want to have a career like Barbara Walters.
100%.
Why would I ever stop? But you saw some other great talk people there, right? Who were some of the people in the room?
Well,
Diane Sawyer came.
Yes.
Who else came?
All of the ladies from The View. I saw Joy Behar, Sunny Halston. I saw Anna Navarro. She had her little dog. That was really fun too. All of the ABC executives. Like I've met the publicist for The View. I met executives who work at Disney, ABC, like all different things. And it was really cool because I've admired those shows. I also ran into the executive producer of The Sherry Show. He was there
Great.
and we exchanged like a big hug and like thank yous for everything. I met the executive producer of the Tamron Hall Show who I was
you
on a
also
couple of
knew,
years.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like crazy how sometimes you feel like a small dog in that like room of all the big players, but you're more connected than you know.
Yeah, Evan, you're definitely, no one can ever say that you're a small dog.
I can, but maybe other people wouldn't.
You're way so humble, which is so fabulous. But you've done so much. You know, Macy's Rising Star this year, Tribeca. You created something also for the Met Gala once again.
The Tony
I was
Awards
going to say
also.
you did the Tonys this year when Elise and I went to the Grammys with wearing the cape. You know, you've really you've done well, and it's nice, and people welcome you, and you're a delight. So no wonder people are inviting you to their parties. Invite Evan to your party. I mean, like, it's Evan, Evan Hirsch.
Well, we could be a package deal too. I could introduce them all to my TV fairy godmother, how
There
I
you go.
came to be here.
Let me just always be your plus one. There you
Always.
go. How's that?
Always.
You're wonderful. Enjoy the journey, because really life is only what we make of it, right? And that's kind of how Live It Up started. My husband Tom wrote a song, Life is Only What You Make of It. And I often think about the early days of the show. And it's great that you're part of the family.
Oh, it's
I really love having
the biggest badge of honor. I tell you all the time, this has been a diary of my life in video form. And the fact that I just get to sit here and talk about it with you, it's like you watch yourself grow, and I'm so glad that I get to do it with you.
You're welcome. And the audience too, it's lovely because we get like a lot of fan mail now, or just emails. I don't even say fan mail, I'm just gonna say correspondence. There you go. We get a lot of correspondence from people that watch the show or people that want to be on the show. And it's just nice because I feel like they've kind of also grown with me or with us, or, you know, they've watched my kids grow up on the air. And, you know, I hope that I have the honor to be able to have the longevity that Miss Walters had in our industry, because, yeah, iconic. So thank you. I love you.
Thank you so
You're
much. I love
amazing.
you.
And what's coming up next? Anything?
Well, I'm already starting to work on September Fashion Week, so we have a really cool partnership. I've been doing the Goodwill upcycling, and it looks like we're going to be doing more of that. So.
Nice. And I do have your original messenger bag.
Keep that
Yeah, I have it.
forever.
I'm going to bring
It
it.
may be tearing apart by now.
No,
but
no.
at
I'm going to
least
bring it in.
it's still in one piece.
Thank you. And thank you, our audience. Thank you so much for all your love, your support, your care. We appreciate you more than you could ever imagine. So from Evan and I, just a big thank you. Be well.
Logan. Was there one baseball card you had to have growing up?
Ohtani. Growing up, yeah, growing up.
You saw it there. You know Ohtani.
You know, I haven't thrown a baseball in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Basketball, same deal. Hockey, I don't remember the last time I ever picked up a hockey stick, so I'm obviously going to win $1 million today.
Obviously. If you win $1 million, can you put me in the camel clutch?
Oh, everyone's... I'll never Yes, brother, I break your back, I make your humble.
Were you a collector as a kid? Were you into the baseball cards and all that stuff?
Yeah, tops.
Yeah, right?
That's why I like that they took them over, you know?
Yeah, it's nice. What's been your highlight so far here at Fanatics Fest?
Me.
Derek, what was your favorite card growing up? Dave Winfield card. You heard it here. Dave Winfield. Derek G to the captain. Fanatics Fest. Gronk, what was your favorite card growing up?
My favorite what?
Baseball card.
Gronk, give a shout out.
Ken Griffey Jr., you heard it here first. Gronk's favorite card. Soul free. Hey, what was your favorite card growing up?
I had a Daryl Strawberry.
Darryl Strawberry, Eli Manning's favorite card to collect. Fanatics Fest. Growing up, were you a baseball card collector?
Not a huge collector, but I had a friend who was a neighbor. He was an avid collector of baseball cards, and I remember his favorite card was a Thurman Munson card.
Wow.
We lived up in Detroit, but he was this kid was a catcher. He loved it. So his favorite player was Thurman Munson, and I remember how valuable that card was to him.
Right.
And so that kind of sparked a little bit of interest in card collecting for me. Yeah.
I love it. Who was your favorite team?
Oh, I'm a Tigers fan. So Chuck Lemon, Lance Parrish, Alan Trammell, Sweet Lou Whitaker, that whole 84 squad. Those are my guys.
Love it. Thank you, Keegan.
Take care.
Hey, Gail, how are you? How's everything? All right, we got the GOAT coming. It's Tom Brady. We're going to try to get one question with him. Tom, who was your favorite baseball card growing up? Can we do one question?
Yes.
Awesome.
Is that CBS?
Yeah, so I have a show called Soul Free.
Hello.
About sneakers and New York City street culture.
Well, look at my sneakers.
Ooh,
These are the Sneaks by Sarah Blakely.
Yes.
So it's a part. She spent 9 years looking for a tennis shoe that's as comfortable as a sneaker. So these are called Sneaks.
Yes.
And I have them in just about every color. I love them.
I love them, and that's what we talk. We talk about sneakers and shoes here.
Then you should take. Did you get a tight shot of my Sneaks?
Yep.
I love them.
Our co-host Donna Drake has them in silver. She loves them.
She does. I do too. Okay, then
love
you're
them.
familiar.
Yeah, Gail. Growing up, who was your favorite athlete? Was there any athlete who you would collect their memorabilia?
I like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I didn't collect the memorabilia.
Yeah.
Basketball is my favorite sport, and I just remember watching him at UCLA.
Yeah.
When he was Lou Alcindor back in the day.
Absolutely.
I like Franco Harris.
Okay.
Back in the day. I've always liked sports, always, but basketball has always been my favorite sport.
And I'm looking forward, every year, to see you at the U.S. Open again, and hopefully Francis could do it this year.
Hopefully who?
Francis Tiafoe could do it.
Yes. I know. It was great to see him at the French Open.
Yep.
Yes,
Awesome.
but now it's all things Coco.
Absolutely. Let's go, Coco.
Because Coco was here. She came to CBS Mornings, your favorite morning show. She came to our show and everybody was goo goo gaga over Coco. So really pulling for her when she comes in August.
Yes.
I will definitely be there.
Yes, U.S. women's tennis is #1.
Yes, yes, yes.
Gail, thank you so
Nice
much
to
for the
see
time.
you.
You too. DJ Khaled, growing up, who's your favorite player to collect?
Michael Jordan. I love Tom Brady.
Yep.
The GOATs. You know what I'm saying? You got it's not like an MJ. You know what I'm saying? Look what I'm wearing right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what I love.
Absolutely. And I got congratulations again on the store, the best, everything that's going on.
Congrats with you too. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, brother.
I love seeing you everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. And when you're in Boca and Roslyn, what's your favorite Italian restaurant?
It's that 388. You know what I'm saying? That 388 in Long Island and Boca. You know what I'm saying? And the owners at that beautiful restaurant.
Yes.
I'm blessed for them to bring catering once in a blue moon. Matter of fact, while I'm out here, I'm gonna try to stop by because I need some of that.
We're gonna see you there.
All right, brother. Love.
All right, baby, love.
I think in the context of Miley's vision, something beautiful means a beautiful image to complement the amazing music that she created, and finding beauty in everyday moments of life, whether that be in heartbreak or in sorrow or in beautiful moments, finding something beautiful about it. Collaborating with Miley is amazing. I mean, she knows what she wants, she's extremely intuitive, she has amazing references, and so it's a lot of fun getting to assist in articulating the visual identity of something, and just creating a beautiful counterpart. We have such a great collaborative experience between all the incredible artists in our team, from hair and makeup and styling and movement direction. I think one of my favorite moments and memories from this process was just the spirit on set. Like, things were so intuitive. We changed things at the last minute, and like some of our favorite moments were really inspired in the moment, inspired by fashion, inspired by hair, just like very, it came from a very like soulful place on Miley's part, and like helping articulate that was such a privilege. So I'm super excited. Premiering it here at Tribeca is really, really exciting. It's huge. I'm excited to see it in the room and see it with other people and get that kind of like crowd response. And it's
her vision entirely, and so I think that she was trying to tap into things that made her feel something in a way that can be described as beautiful. So it's very much what it describes. It was amazing because we got to see Benoit Debie was the cinematographer, and he's, I think, one of the great cinematographers of all time. And it was shot on film, so that's, as that becomes rarer and rarer, it makes it feel like a spiritual, almost like there's a more occult kind of element to it when you shoot on film, where images are being captured on celluloid in a chemical way. And so it just, I don't know, it felt special that way.
Incredible. She's just like an amazing talent and a very, like, she's like the North Star, and we're just kind of like along for the ride, but helping kind of bring things to the table, and it's just such a fun experience. Walk of Fame is one of the songs that we shot on the actual Walk of Fame, and it was like very just kismet. It just like everything happened the right way at the right time. So like we couldn't do the thing we wanted to do, and like Jacob and I both had this idea, like, what if we just went straight to the Walk of Fame? And then Miley had the same idea at the exact same time when we presented to her. So it just kind of all worked out, and it was just, I don't know, we just kind of, it was very, felt very like just a crew of fun people making art together, and it was beautiful.
Something Beautiful right now, I feel, is much bigger than the project that we've created. It's about really using art as a medicine to attempt to heal a sick culture that I think all of us have been feeling. And it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but there's something really beautiful in that too. And with the project and how it fits into my career, it's always been about reclaiming, reinventing, but I feel that this is something different because it really feels like it's more embracing than trying to distance myself from anything or anyone or any part of myself. It's actually about embracing those different eras. And so it's really unique, I think, in my career and all the phases, because it's not about dividing or it's not about doing something different, but it's actually about unifying and bringing them all together. For me, this was just kind of an idea that was really inspired by the music, and as I'm writing and as I'm coming up with these lyrics, or we're working on sonics or even piano parts, it's being able to kind of see what that sounds like, if that makes sense. And with Sean Everett, that was someone that he is truly a master at that. I can show him this gown and he knows exactly what it sounds like. And not everybody speaks about music that way because it can be very mathematical, letters and numbers, and he's not that kind of producer. It's really about what do things make you feel and what do they sound like in a vision.
This is Donna Drake. Happy journeys!
Take my hand, come with me, and we'll find better ways to be something much more. Live it up, live it up, live it up now.
Thanks for watching Live It Up. You can visit us at liveituptvshow.com.